What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Genesis with the memory card, and we got a special edition here for you today. I'm here with my main man, Mr. Popcorn 252. Popcorn, tell the people a little bit
What's
about yourself.
good? Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy Popcorn here, man. Originally from North Carolina. I am 32 years of age. I enjoy basketball, man, dancing, bowling, a little bit of skating, man. Just here living life, man, one day at a time. Trying to get in this Pro-Am E-League right now. So, how's everybody doing out there?
Alright, alright. So Popcorn, we we here at the memory card are a gaming podcast. And we just need to know
Right, right.
why we have you here today.
Right. Well, today, man, I'm just here to basically tell y'all a little bit about this 2K League and also that I'm trying to get into. Trying to also got my qualifying wins. Trying to get into the TK. Trying to do this combine coming up this Friday. Through the whole month of February. Just trying to get into it, man, so I can get on and get drafted by NBA team and be well on my way, man, to go to the city, play for a certain team whoever drafts me, and try to get this money, man. Just try to showcase my talents out here in the world.
I feel that. So Popcorn, tell me a little bit about your training and everything that you had to do to get to this point.
Well, man, you really got to grind. The thing about 2K is the grind is really real. You got to work hard. You got to play. You got to know how your player operates. You also got to have good teammates, man. Um, it's been a tough road. You have to get certain badges. You have to earn them. There's nothing given to you in this game. You have to go out here and earn everything that you're getting. A lot of days where I stay up 16, 18 hours, man, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, just to get up at 8 and keep grinding. Like, man, you want to be the best, you got to put in that work. So a lot of times I play a lot of walk on, which is like with the randoms or with my friends, and sometimes I go into the team with the higher ups and play against them, man. And I mean, playing against the better people definitely improves my odds, making me a better player. But definitely had to put in the work, man. Countless hours on this game. I had to put aside certain stuff, and had to put in this grind, man.
I can dig that, man. I'm all about grinding when it comes to video games, but you know, a lot of video games been coming under fire for the microtransactions. So how do you deal with playing against the people who could just buy their stats?
Um, Basically, man, people that buy their stats aren't really that good, and that's how I always look at it. A lot of people come in here and they'll spend the money, their coins or whatever, and they'll just think like, oh, okay, I'll just get this person to work on it. But you're not any good. You're not learning anything. You're just letting somebody else, or you're just buying it just to improve your odds instead of working, getting these badges. And the thing about it this year is, yeah, they can buy the stats, but they can't buy the badges, unless they get somebody else to do it for them. And in which case, they're not learning or getting any training. This game here, man, you got to know your player and you got to know how the badges work and operate. So with them doing that, it don't really concern me. I've beaten people that's higher ups than me, and I've also lost a couple of games to people that's lower than me. I mean, it happens. Some people just know they play a little bit better or they have a good day on that day. But a lot of people that don't really play this game and put in that grind aren't really that good. So it doesn't bother me. I just continue to work hard and keep grinding and try to be the best person I can be.
I can dig that. So where do you hope to end up?
I just really hope to be on, with the 2K, ups. I want to be up there, doing my interviews, them talking to me, really showcasing my talent out in the world, man. A lot of people don't understand or get that I'm I feel like one of the top players out here, but I don't get that opportunity. And I really want to end up in the 2K world, showing off my talents, getting paid to play these games, broadcasting, sharing my play so people can actually see, and just wanting to come and watch and just seeing what I could do and whatnot. But right now, my main goal is to get to that 2K, like headquarters or get invited to the tournaments and to play the game first before everybody else does and things like that.
All right, so you said that you could get drafted by a real NBA team. So what team are you looking to go to if you get picked up for this?
My favorite team, of course, the Orlando Magic. That's my favorite team, so I'm hoping to get drafted by them. But there are a slew of other teams I would like to go. Definitely like to go to Golden State. When am I going to the Miami Heat? New York is actually not a bad squad. I would definitely like to go to. Chicago. It's really, a lot of teams out there I wouldn't mind going to, but preferably it's three teams I would like to go to, and that's Golden State, Miami, or Orlando Magic.
I could definitely dig that. You know what I'm saying? Being a Miami fan, I think I'd be really happy to be like, hey, my main man Popcorn is on.
Hey, definitely, man. I'll be showing you love out there. I shout you out.
But yeah, so like you said, you've been grinding. So I'm pretty sure you one of those cats that copped on release, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, okay. So have you had a chance to do any local tourneys, anything of that nature?
Not really. I haven't had a chance to do any local tournaments. Definitely been looking out here in Virginia where I'm at right now. For some tournaments. I haven't seen too much of it. But I have heard some in DC. Just haven't had a chance to get out there and do some of them. They have the same aspect of this combine I'm about to do, where your players, they give you 90 base players, and you have to play with them and and see how that works. But other than that, it's actually I haven't had a chance to get out there, but I hope to if I like I said, when I make this, I'll get to meet some of the players that have done it, maybe get some experience and play with these other guys that have done it. Kind of talk to them and see what that's about, and maybe in the future I'll get out to a lot more of them.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I mean, definitely. You know, it's nothing like actually getting a chance to get in tournaments and actually play hands up and actually see the cats that you playing against. I mean, don't get me wrong, online gaming is dope, man, but there's something about that old school face to face multiplayer.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. I definitely want to get out there and meet people and get that hands-on kind of experience. I mean, like you said, online is cool, but it's definitely like that old school one-on-one kind of face you off. I get to see your face and you see mine. You can talk trash online, but to actually see you face to face and talk trash is a whole different story. So it's definitely fun to do that.
Word. So like whenever you I mean besides whenever you're running with your mod player and all of that good stuff, who you running with?
Mhm. Um, I like to run with Minnesota sometimes. I actually like to use some of the smaller teams. I actually use Orlando. Sometimes it's a vary. I like using the Wizards. John Wall, but he's hurt right now, so it kind of limits me using them. But I definitely like use Orlando, my favorite team. So a lot of people don't like them because they feel like they're not good or great. But it's all in how you use your team. So I try to be smart about it. Going to it. A lot of people use the Warriors. So I run that slow paced game. I can't run fast break with Orlando, and the other team can score at a high efficiency, and I can't. So I have to just slow it down and be smart. But definitely Orlando, man. Got to shout out to my favorite squad, Orlando Magic. So I definitely use them a lot, man. Try to run a slow paced game and just go from there.
Alright, Pop. Last question. If you was a GM of an NBA squad, draft
Mhm.
me your starting five.
Ooh, are we now? Let me ask a question. Are we using the current rosters today, or are we using all-time favorite rosters?
We gonna do current roster today, and then next episode we'll do
Okay.
all time.
All right. That's fine. I can go with that. Current roster today. All right. I'll start with my point guard. Today's league, like I said, there's a lot of great point guards out there. Um, but honestly, right now, this is tough. I would definitely probably go with Russell Westbrook. Um, Definitely has the intensity, the fire, passion to win. The man goes out there and can get you a triple double in any game. Um, Fast pace, works hard, grinds, wants to win. Doesn't care about anybody else. He goes out there and he gets you buckets. I mean, there's a lot to choose from, but definitely Russ Westbrook would be my point guard. My shooting guard, um, hmm, shooting guard is actually very tough in the league today, but I would go with James Harden. James Harden, I mean, definitely plays point guard this year, but I definitely would put him at the two. Great offensive, just had a monster triple double game, with 60 points, the first ever to do it. How could you not, have a man of that caliber at your two guard position? I mean, literally nobody can stop this man one on one. So definitely a great player. Small forward, there are definitely three people I would pick from, but I mean, honestly, how can you go wrong with LeBron? I mean, yeah, you got Kevin Durant, you got Giannis, definitely tough, but I would definitely pick LeBron. Overall, great player. He's a pass first type of player, but he can go out here and get you buckets. I mean, the man's been to countless finals, year after year. Yeah, he's in the East, but I mean, the man wins. That's one thing about him. He wins. So, that's definitely who I have to go with. Power forward, um, don't really get a lot of talk about power forwards in the league, but I would go with Anthony Davis at my power forward position. Definitely a dual threat. Probably one of the, if not the best big man in the league right now. Plays an inside outside game. Very smart, athletic. Got to go with him. And at my center position, for me, man, this is gonna be tough for me. I would go with probably the cat from Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns. Definitely a great center. Plays outside, plays inside, great rebounder, man. Definitely get you a double double easily. You got to go with the cat, man, Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota. Like I said, great athletic player and gets you buckets in a heartbeat. So for me, that would be my starting five for the current NBA roster. So that'd be me.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host Genesis and Popcorn. You got anything you want to drop your social media, all of that?
Uh, yeah, man. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at popcorn252. You can also follow my Twitch at popcorn1985. You can follow my Twitter definitely at popcorn252. Definitely follow me on there. That's where I post a lot of my game, a lot of stuff like this, my questions. Also follow me on Facebook at Mr. Popcorn Evans. And yeah, that's really about it right now. Like I said, imagine want everybody to follow my Twitch, my live streams. Like, subscribe, comments, all that, man. When I broadcast, I would really appreciate it. And I'm just thankful, man, and blessed to be able to have this opportunity to showcase my talents, man. Have you here? Thank you, Genesis, for this interview, and definitely appreciative, man.
Oh, most deaf. And this isn't the last time y'all gonna hear from Popcorn. We gonna stay with him his entire journey all the way up to the 2K League.
Oh yeah,
So this was just part one
most definitely.
of a series. So, like I said, I'm your boy Genesis. This has been the memory card. And remember, man, you either save or delete. Peace.